the best electronics hour of the day ever. Welcome back in, right on time for holiday when you're looking for those amazing gifts. Who wouldn't want to unwrap on Christmas Day or on Hanukkah a beautiful brand new tablet? But wait, it actually comes with a keyboard, that detachable tablet from the keyboard, which is really hot right now. It is our best-selling holiday tablet from RCA, and you've got choices today. You have all the specs, all the bells and whistles you would ever want on a brand new tablet, but you can choose 16 gigs of memory or the 64. We've got color options for you because remember, we're throwing in the detachable keyboard. You get the sleeve, you get an entertainment app pack. You can choose today the paisley, the feather, or you can choose that rose gold, the black, the gold, the purple. We're even throwing in the sleeve today. 009207 is your item number. Free shipping and handling. And I would think, Aaron Berger, one of our resident wonderful electronics experts, is that this would be the lowest price on an 11.6
inch, yeah. It is the lowest price we've ever done on the largest tablet size that we sell. That's why in this show, this is the first show we've done it.
Ooh.
The very first live show on this product. So I'm so excited. I always love doing bigger screens because everyone always says, I wish I'd bought the bigger screen. No one has ever said to me, Aaron, I wish I'd bought a smaller screen. But I hear so often, I wish I'd had the larger screen. Well, here's the story here. Huge screen, 11.6 inch screen. And do you notice something kind of interesting, kind of different, kind of uncommon here? You might, if you're looking closely. I'm multitasking on a tablet. I actually have a couple of windows open at the same time because this has enough power. This really has computer power. It has 2 gigabytes of RAM, which means if you want to multitask like I'm doing right here, you can push this little button and you go, yeah, I want to open whatever. I want to open Netflix, or I want to open my photos, or I want to open my maps, or I want to open whatever. And indeed, you can multitask on the tablet, and you have enough screen size to really see. Look at this, what's going on both sides. This is a 7-inch cutout. Either of these prices would be great for a 7-inch dual core. This is a 11.6 inch quad core tablet. Look, the 7-inch fits like 1, 2, 3, about 4 times across. You can see each of the, even when I'm splitting the screen, each of the split screens is about double. Front-facing camera, rear-facing camera. This is a collaboration between RCA, a name that's been in our homes for almost 100 years, and Google. Google is the #1 operating system in the world. Did you know that? As great as Microsoft is, as great as Apple is, or great brands, obviously, the #1 mobile operating system in the world is Google. You have Android, Google, the latest version, Nougat is on this. Oops, watch. When you turn this the right way, this is what changes everything. So all those things are great. Having Google, obviously front camera, rear camera, the most beautiful screen, an 11.6 inch high definition in-plane switching screen. But my friends, this is what changes everything. Did you see what I just did? All I did was I took the tablet. Oh, by the way, just real quick, this is called the G-Hold. This is how I hold my tablets. You especially want to pick this up for larger tablets because they become 2-hand devices otherwise. You can hold it in one hand. This is a brand new color, purple. We also have it in blue, black, and gray. Really? And well, gray's brand new. That's cool. So blue, black, gray, and purple. And then look at, here's what you do. When you're ready to have a full quad-core computer, that's it. You've got a full keyboard here. You have a full touchpad. So, I mean, the computer obviously is still touch screen, but you have a gesture pad like you would have on a full computer. I want to show you something. When I turn this upside down, this is called a MagnaLink. So it holds, it's a really strong hold, and that connection is automatic. It's not eating extra power. It's not a Bluetooth connection, even though this is a Bluetooth tablet. You don't have to plug it in, it just automatically connects. I'll show you again. So you go from being basically in tablet mode, which is awesome. You're on the go, flexible. I've got, gosh, we'll see how many things running here. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items running. But then, when you're ready to have a computer on the go, do you know what an 11.6 inch touchscreen, what you're paying for the tablet today, a lot of people pay just to upgrade to touchscreen. So it's extraordinary. Let's do this. We'll do a quick feature list for you. I've got a ton of demonstrations to do. I've got a lot of voice demos I want to do. Big things to know on this. Our largest screen ever on a tablet. 11.6 inch high definition, and it is an in-plane switching display, that highest quality display. Docking keyboard, quad-core processor, 4 brains, 4 engines. You realize quad-core processors are what we have in our $700, $800, $900 computers. Now you're choosing the built-in memory you want, 16 gig or 64 gig, but you know what? There's an expandable memory card in both of them.
That's amazing.
That's incredible, right? Yeah. You can expand it by 128 gigs.
Come on, because there's some really expensive tablets that are not expandable, and you are committed, and you're stuck with whatever hard drive or gigs that you bought in the first place. We've got the best value here. This is our IT holiday tablet, and when they're gone for the season. The 64 gigabyte is the most popular right now. That makes it the lowest price that we've done on an 11-inch ever. And what's not to love? We are doing the best prices with all the bundled goodies that you're getting today. Remember, we have the wonderful color options for you, so you can choose the paisley. We've got the feather. We've got the rose gold, which is always the most popular. Everybody's favorite. The black, the gold, the purple. We're throwing in the sleeve. We're throwing in the keyboard. And Aaron, you know, yes, we love the convenience of a tablet, and with that G-hold makes it really easy to take and travel with. But what about the days where you really have to do a document, or you really have to write a letter, or you really have actual work to do from home? Now it's like a little home computer because we've thrown in that tablet for you. So it really is the most amazing gift. You know, tablets are everything these days. Kids are doing their homework, you know, in school. So think about this for your grandchildren, your child, whatever you need. It's the world in the palm of your hands. You're watching your movies, you're doing work documents, you're screening, you're doing Facebook and social media. It does it all. You could possibly, if you wanted to, just kind of get rid of the big clunky computers.
Oh, I think a lot. When it's 11.6 inches, I think a lot of people do exactly that. When it has Android Nougat, the latest version of Android, so you can multitask. In fact, you can split the screen. You can have several things running at one time on your tablet. This is brand new. You know, vibrant screen. I should say, it's not actually an IPS screen. It is a wide angle viewing screen, and I'll show you that in a minute. The range from which you can see the angle is beautiful. Front-facing camera, rear-facing camera. I'm going to show off. I've got a lot of little show-off demos to do for you guys here real quickly. It comes beautifully packaged. I see you looking at the box there.
I was just looking at the box.
They do such a nice job.
I studied French for 4 years, but I can still piece together words. It says four cœurs, which means 4 hearts, basically. 4 hearts, that's right.
So
quad-core.
La coeur, that's right. It's right.
So, I mean, you know, all the bells and whistles you're really looking for, because we find great prices like this, and you don't get this many specs. With this, you're not sacrificing anything. You're getting the fantastic screen size. You're getting the quad-core processing, right? So that you can seamlessly scroll and seamlessly download things, right? You're not even going to notice when you're doing it with that lightning fast speed. You're getting the dual cameras. You're getting all the bundled goodies. This is a no-brainer. And look at the flex. This is basically $1 and change a day for something that's going to be a powerhouse for you. You're going to get so much work done.
And a tablet, super flexible. Now, here's what a lot of people would think. They think, well, because it has that flexibility, is it a little bit less? Is it a little less power in the tablet, or a little less power in the...
Good point.
And it so isn't. And here's how I'm going to show you that. Have you ever spent, especially if you bought a 64 gig or even a 16 gig tablet, a lot of people have spent $400, $500, $600 and then been very disappointed by the voice detection or the ability to talk to the tablet. Well, this is Google. This is the #1 operating system in the world, and again, the largest tablet. You will love the size of this tablet that we've ever sold. So watch, when we talk to the tablet, you can ask it anything at all. So let's start. We'll start with something easy. You see the little heart there? Just give it a press. How many days until Christmas?
Christmas Day will be in 58 days.
Now, okay, so 50, wow, we're under 60 days now. Now, I'm just gonna go. So things like, what's the Tampa Bay Lightning roster?
The roster for Tampa Bay Lightning.
You see how quick this is? It's essentially instant.
Tyler Johnson and others.
Okay, how about some tough ones? How about what movies are playing?
Here are the movies playing near St. Petersburg.
How about, I mean, and you know, usually that takes a while, right? How about show me the planets?
Movies frequently mentioned on the web include...
Oh, hang on, let me try that one more time. Show me the planets. There we go. There's so all the planets. Now one more. I've got to do one more really quickly. This is so important. This is another thing that very much sets this tablet apart as superior.
So, Aaron, if I'm writing my own book now, I can basically speak it into the tablet.
You can literally write your novel that way. I mean, I always wanted to write a novel, but I can't type. That's gone. Now you can type because we send you a keyboard, but I think this is the easier way, don't you? Watch this. How about, let's see, navigate to Chicago.
Chicago.
So this is really key. Not only is the tablet navigating, so pulling up, okay, here's how you get there. This tablet has GPS built into it as well. Maybe 5% of the tablets we sell have GPS, which means when you're not on Wi-Fi.
Yes.
And when you're not on Bluetooth, when you're in the car, when you're out and about.
when you don't want to make a hotspot or bring a hotspot.
That's exactly right. This has the chip in it, the same, and I'm sure you sell 5-inch GPSs.
So I have that expensive tablet. I don't have GPS.
It doesn't have a GPS. It doesn't have the chip that actually communicates with satellites.
So do you see what we're talking about here? Because I don't want you to think that price is misleading. I don't want you to say, well, that's a low price. What's missing? This tablet has so much. It is our holiday tablet of the year. It is our best-selling tablet, and we've got all the bells and whistles for you. Anything you can possibly imagine, you've got it. It's not a tablet that's outdated, and that's why you're getting a great deal. These are the relationships we make with our partners like RCA to bring you these holiday prices. This is $35 on any debit or credit card, and this is the 64 gig. Remember, if you choose the 16 gig, basically, it's less than that on the 5 Flex Pay. Free shipping and handling today, item 009207. I want to tell you about a bonus buy.